We did actually just get a camera back a short time ago from that protest that was going on inside the Senate building there. Over on Capitol Hill, we saw a man climbing up a structure there in the middle of the building, and it does look right now like that man is being detained. Capitol Hill police are removing things from his pockets and taking him into custody. Now, it's not clear if he is going to be charged, arrested, exactly what is going to happen, but we know the protesters that were there were carried out one by one, and they were put into zip ties, essentially, as they did have their arms locked together on the ground, refusing to move, and eventually Capitol Hill police came out and removed them one by one. But again, that is a live look inside the Senate building there in Capitol Hill after all of those protesters and demonstrators who were calling for a ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war were removed. We then saw this person climb up a structure. He is now, as you can see, at the bottom of that very same structure. It is not clear if he came down on his own or if he was brought down, but again, he is being searched right now by Capitol Hill police, and this is video from inside the Senate building as they are patting him down. We did hear, even in the background, some chants of ceasefire a bit earlier. Not sure if you can still hear those, but let me pop up the audio so we can check.
And I guess the flip side of that is maybe the holiday.
All right, so we are not hearing anything really except for reporters and other folks speaking in the background. But again, that is a wide view, as you can see right now, that that demonstrator has been removed from that structure after he was climbing it a bit earlier, carrying a flag and calling for a ceasefire in the war between Israel and Hamas. This was a demonstration that did involve dozens of people there that were lying on the ground, refusing to move. Even as police tried to pick them up, they were holding onto the ground and to each other, but they have been removed, and it's not clear if they are going to be charged, arrested, or if they were just physically removed from the building in those zip ties there that they were carried out in. It's not clear at this point if this man does have handcuffs on him or zip ties. Once the Capitol Hill officer moves out of the way, we should be able to get a better look at that. And we are going to stay in touch with our Fox 5 DC team to get more information as this whole situation does play out. But for now, this is a live image coming in from Capitol Hill. This is actually inside the Senate building there. And that man right there could be seen climbing the structure a bit earlier on, maybe about 30 minutes ago, now down at the bottom being searched there by U.S. Capitol Police. And it looks like we can now get a better view. He is actually being put in handcuffs versus the other protesters that did have their hands zip tied. The handcuffs do basically insinuate, I would say, that it is likely that this man will face charges as a result. The other demonstrators may not, but they may be charged as well. However, they were removed over carrying, or I should say, in zip ties with their hands zip tied together. This guy, though, appears to be handcuffed as he is being escorted out there by U.S. Capitol Police. And you can see other folks that are kind of just watching as all of this is played out. It looks like our Fox 5 DC team is now leaving that area. They may be heading to another location. We know that some of the reporters there actually did speak with some of the protesters, trying to get their reaction to why they were there. And really all they were saying is that they are calling for a ceasefire. Once again, that is another view of that man being escorted out of there, handcuffed, and held there by U.S. Capitol Police. Once we do get an identity of that person, the charges, all of that information, we will bring that to you right here as we do on Live Now from Fox. Again, you can see photographers taking photos of this guy as he is escorted there out of the building, the Senate building there at Capitol Hill.